We are live in 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? This is Jay Baker Vlogs here, and welcome to the late night episode of the vlog series. Yes, guys, I'm your host, Jonathan Baker, and you've made your way to this late night. Already 2:42 on this Wednesday morning, and if you're just joining in, you can find the last episode that we talked about in the vlog series. You can check it out from there and you are good to go. Well, the title stands for it, and gotta say, this is the message that all of us need to relay to Major League Baseball. You are not nothing without your fandom. You are nothing. So, pretty much we are going to talk about this as it is the third video of this series. And gotta say, it is the true statement that we need to relay to Major League Baseball and to all the baseball facilities that are out there that support the Black Lives Matter movement. You're nothing without your fandom. That is the true, absolute truth, the God's honest truth. You are nothing without your fans. Without me, a fan that actually cared about the Oakland A's, the San Diego Padres, all the teams that I loved, including the Houston Astros, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Seattle Mariners, the Kansas City Royals, and the St. Louis Cardinals. And, it's the hardest thing that all of us fans realize what is going on with these baseball clubs. Sports has been tainted. I mean, let me just say that. It really has. I mean, to see what is going on to this day, they have disrespected our flag, our veterans. They spitted in your face, my face. They spitted and insulted everybody. That's what they did. This sort of behavior is not going to be tolerated at all. So Major League Baseball, you need to realize that you are nothing without your fandom. The fans that would rather go to the game but they can't because they see what's going on. They see the negativity that you're putting on live television. ESPN, Major League Baseball Network, or all those other sporting channels, that you may see this movement that continues onward to this day. And ESPN says, oh, we're losing views. Here's the real solution to why you're losing views. It is because people are not going to stand for the evil known as Black Lives Matter. They're not going to stand for it. Because when they see the kneeling and all the disrespectfulness that these players align themselves with, fans are going to step down and say they don't care no more. We need to boycott Major League Baseball until they realize when they do apologize, they owe it to us big. Like, seriously big. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a big apology to bring the fans back. But until they apologize, we don't want to go back to Major League Baseball. saying all that disrespectfulness. Those that will stand with Sam realize what they did, because Sam saw the day and light. This guy's just one of a kind. He's an absolute hero, and he says that he won't kneel before our flag, he'll kneel before God. That's what he says. That's the absolute truth, why he told the media that, and why that was his belief. Because he was Christian. And you know, I agree with him. I will kneel before our Father too. Because, like, seriously. Sam Coonrod, San Francisco Giants, pitcher on the mound, age 27, number 65. Refused to kneel during the national anthem, says he kneels before God, not the flag, not the veterans. He chooses to kneel to our God. I will call that a huge thing that we all saw. And if you saw that video, I have the link in the description after we're done with the live stream. I call that guy a hero and a true patriot and also a living legend. Kids need to look up to this man. Because we all need to stand against Major League Baseball for what they did. They tainted sports. They tainted ESPN, Major League Baseball Network, all these sporting channels, they tainted. And that's why you're losing views, ESPN. So don't sit around and say, Mr. Kendall, I need to go to the bathroom. No, there ain't no bathroom. There ain't no fans for you guys to look at, because they don't want to look at y'all, because you are just so very disrespectful. You know, why in the world would you align yourselves to a movement, criminals that don't understand what freedom is? Freedom is our veterans that fought and died for our country, our flag, our rights to be free. And, you know, that is the God's honest truth. Let me tell you that. It really is. Our veterans paid that ultimate sacrifice. And what do? You sit there and you spit in my face, insult me, insult the veterans that gave you freedom, a life. It's really infuriating how you guys have treated your fans. You ain't nothing without your fans. That's the title of this video. You ain't nothing. We pay your paycheck. You don't want a paycheck? That's your fault, okay? You don't want to get paid? Too bad for you. Because you brought that upon yourself. I mean, like, seriously. You ain't nothing without your fans. The fandom that are sitting there and saying, boycott these idiots. I say, you know what? I'm with them. Those that stand with me, we need to stand against Major League Baseball and tell them that they're wrong about doing this, that they're wrong about disrespecting our country, our veterans that died for this land. You gotta realize that is wrong what they're doing. You know, I boycotted. I said that I boycotted, but there's one league that still remains my family as of right now. And that's minor league baseball. You guys are probably been wondering, Well, Jonathan, you gave up on the majors, but what about the minors? Good question. Always good question when you come up with a subject like that. Minor League Baseball has not had a season, not since the coronavirus pandemic started. Both of these ball clubs canceled the 2020 baseball season and laid off a lot of workers. This year would have been the Mission's second year of AAA baseball. Amarillo would have had their second season of baseball, and as of right now, they would have been in the playoff race like they were last year. They had 5 games versing off Midland, and they won 3 out of 2. Best of 5 gets them into the Texas League Championship Series. So, they went up against the Tulsa Drillers, and one day they won. In Game 5, they took that championship series. Amarillo, the first year of being a Padres organization, won their first Texas League Championship Series at Tulsa back in 2019. The final score of that ball game was 8-3. Because Tulsa, their pitcher walked like 3 guys, loaded up bases, and one guy that had a ball and 2 strikes on him actually hit it out of the ballpark. Score was 3-1, and on the grand slam into right field, they opened it up to 5-3. They took the lead. And then you saw another guy that had first and second, and guy on base, home plate, RBI'd a triple into left, and that gave them the lead, 8-3. It was pretty good. I watched that whole game, and I was surprised by the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And that was something that we all saw. And if you remember watching the First Pitch app, then you probably know. So, I remember a lot of things, especially when the Midland Rockhounds, 4 years in a row, won the Texas League Championship Series through 4 years. Let me show you. There was a ring. This ring that we got during the making of Season 2. And we got these rings during Season 2, Episode 2 of the live action series. Just look at it. This is a ring. It says four-peat. And the name of the oil company that is in the Permian Basin right now is called Apache. This is a beautiful Rockhounds ring. I'm glad that they were giving us these, and it's beautiful. It's got carat diamonds. Just look at it. I mean, if you can see that, that's just really good. This is a really good ring. And pretty much it is a family heirloom of the series. And, You know, the Rockhounds, they've been my family for all these years. And like I said, guys, I can't imagine seeing this negativity from Major League Baseball to come and infect the minors as well. But like I said, minor league baseball are not in the red zone as of right now. We're still waiting until the 2021 baseball season when we actually do watch the live games. Because I will be watching the Rockhounds, the Hooks, the Rough Riders, everybody. I'm going to be watching them. The whole Texas League. And also San Antonio being in AAA. I will watch them in the Pacific Coast League to see what they do. Any negativity, political or not, it will destroy their baseball club, no matter what. Fans will get tired easily. They'll say, this is uncalled for. You know what? That is the God's honest truth. It is called for. Because the moment they take a knee is the moment it's done for myself and for me to go back to Midland. It's done. Our road trips are no more back to Midland. And you know, guys, I don't want to do that. I love going back home. I love seeing Midland, Texas. You know, Midland has been my home. I mean, like, seriously, it's been my home since day one. I was born and raised in West Texas. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's my home. It's where I grew up. Where my whole family was. You know, and there's still one family that is still there. And that's the Midland Rockhounds. You know, I pray that they will make the right choice in 2021. I hope that they don't stand for Black Lives Matter. This evil movement that we all see. You know, and they talk about equality. They talk about making a difference. No, the only difference that you're doing is you're destroying these companies. These fans are not going to put up with the disrespectfulness. I mean, they really ain't. It is God's honest truth why fans are boycotting Major League Baseball. It is because of the negativity. And like I said, how dare you, Major League Baseball? How dare you put your players in this predicament? This is what is driving the nails in your coffin. Like I said, you ain't nothing without your fans. You ain't nothing. You know? And that's God's honest truth. You ain't nothing, period. Fans hate being disrespected. And just like me, I hate being disrespected too. Because I just hate it. When you guys think it's alright to take a knee on the field of play, the field where the game is played, listening to all that fake nonsense, it's fake. You know, you're bringing in political stuff. You know, here's the thing. Why don't you keep the political nonsense out of the sports that we all love and that we all care about. You know, if you did that, fans wouldn't be turning against you. If players would stand for the national anthem, we wouldn't be against you. We wouldn't be having this talk right now. I mean, seriously. I wouldn't be sitting here telling you how wrong and disrespectful it is. We wouldn't be having this discussion right now. But we are. I mean, yeah. We're having this discussion right now. A multi-day series when we talk about the things that are going on. I mean, baseball is the number one thing that we talk about. The disrespectfulness that you guys are inflicting upon the fandom. This is why, ESPN, you're losing views. You're saying, oh, these people are leaving ESPN. Yeah, because they're not going to stand for the wrong thing. They're going to stand for the right thing. The right thing is supporting your veterans. The wrong thing is these players. Here's the thing. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about anybody but themselves. That's how selfish they are. This is why boycotting them is the best solution. And you know, we will continue to boycott Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NFL, the National Hockey League. Everybody that plays professional sports will be boycotted until everybody says that they're sorry for what they did. Yeah, you know you are sorry. You're sorry for what you did. Was to spit in my face, everybody's faces. These veterans that cared about you, and yet you take it for granted. How shameful are you guys? You know, I'm glad to say that I boycott y'all, because I do. And I hope that there will be a lot of others that will stand for the right thing. I pray that they stand for the right thing. And when they do, you guys will really be hurting. You ain't nothing without your fans. Without the fandom to cheer you guys on. You ain't nothing without them. And that's the God's honest truth. You know? And it really is. You know, fans deserve to go to ball games, to enjoy what they truly love. But what you guys are doing, that's not going to change things. It's going to lead to your downfall. That's where it's going to lead. The fandom is not coming back. Because they don't want to stand for this disrespectfulness. I don't either. I don't want to stand for anybody that will take their fans for granted, their country for granted. Look, it's the God's honest truth. You can either accept it or you can either learn to deny it. And still, you know, you can still be in denial. Like Major League Baseball is, they're in denial to this day because they don't understand where our freedom came from. Our veterans, the flag itself, paid the ultimate sacrifice. These veterans did. And yet you still don't want to believe. Without these veterans, where do you think we would be in? There would be no hope. Because the evil one would have won. There would be no freedom for any of us. But you know what? Our veterans made the impossible possible. And that's what they did. They gave us freedom because they loved you and I. Now, if you don't understand what freedom is, I advise you look it up in the dictionary or ask Siri. Say, Siri, what is freedom? She'll tell you all about it. Freedom is being free. Free from persecution and, but still, that's what freedom is. When we celebrate the 4th of July, we celebrate it proudly, remembering our troops. Even Veterans Day, remembering those that sacrifice themselves for our great land. Remembering those that stood for this country and died serving it. That's what they did. Major League Baseball, I hope that you understand what freedom is. And if you don't, then you're in utterly denial. Because you don't care. You're saying, well, we want change. Yeah, you want change, but you want it in a wrong way. You're upsetting your fans. Your fandom. Those that would rather go to the ball game and watch them play. Watch their favorite athlete play baseball. But they can't. Because these players have already committed their treason against the United States of America. So here's my order. Order, execute, order, boycott. That's for everybody. Boycott Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, NHL. Boycott all of it. Professional sports that you see on TV, boycott it. Make them know that this nonsense we are not going to put up with. In the long run, it's not going to be tolerated. Because this disrespectfulness won't be tolerated. And it really isn't when you look at it. Because fans are not going to stand for it. All this disrespectfulness, all this spitting in the face. No, these are what the players are doing. Spitting in everybody's face, including mine and yours. And the veterans, those that died. They're spitting on the flag of the United States of America. Shame on all of y'all. You want change, but you want it in a negative way. Us fans will boycott you until you are punched where you're hurt. They'll punch you in the groin, punch you where you hurt. Until the day that Major League Baseball can't afford to pay their players anymore because they don't make revenue. Duh, where do you think revenue comes from? It comes from the fans. The fandom that pays their paychecks. Are you going to see fans for the 2021 season? I don't think so. Because there's nobody that's going to attend baseball games. No. Because there will be boycotting baseball, National Football League, National Hockey League, National Basketball League for that matter. Because they're not going to stand for the wrong thing. They would rather stand for the right thing. Our veterans are the cause. Our veterans will always be respected no matter what they say. That's the truth. My friend that supports our military, my cousins that support the U.S. Navy, my grandpa that served 6 years in the Marines. I'll always support all of them by honoring and respecting those that died for the flag and for the cause. I mean, that's what I'm doing. We all need to support the fallen. Our fallen soldiers gave us freedom, a freedom that we didn't deserve. But yet they died for our sake. They died because they loved this country. So I'm asking all of you guys to boycott professional sports, to leave them behind and join the right cause. Joining the wrong cause is the everlasting destruction that these teams have brought upon themselves. You know, join the right cause. Because that's what I'm striving for. This is what everybody needs to strive for. Our veterans need to be respected in a lot of ways. That's what we all need to do. We need to show Major League Baseball that this crap is not going to be tolerated. What they put on TV is of the utmost negative. You see it, I see it. Like I said, these players disrespect our national anthem. And they don't care about you or me or what you have to say to them. They're not going to sit there and listen to us. They're going to stand for the wrong thing. But we need to step up and be bigger than them. Punch them where they hurt and show them a lesson that when you disrespect our country, what comes around goes around. We're going to stand the strongest, those that stand against us will be the better solution. That's what all of us need to be. We need to be the bigger and better than Major League Baseball. We need to show them that we ain't going to support a Marxist terrorist group. We are going to stand for the veterans and our soldiers that died for this country. That's what all of us need to do. We need to stand for the right thing. And we will. We will do that. So, that's what we will do. So, Major League Baseball, you feel outnumbered. Why your fans will turn against you. Why ESPN is going down. And why the Major League Baseball network will go down along with them. Because we are going to show y'all that you messed with the wrong type of fans that believed in our soldiers. You know? I'll say this to Major League Baseball. You guys are the epitome of garbage. The epitome of being stupid. The epitome of trash that you guys really are. You ought to know what love and respect actually is to our veterans. But your heads are so far up your rear ends. You just don't believe. But true fans will sit there and throw words at y'all. Say that we are better. Our veterans are more important than you Major League Baseball guys. They didn't sit or kneel during the national anthem. They went off and fought a war that they lost their lives to. But you guys that played a game shows the embarrassment of what you truly are. You kneeled to the national anthem. You prove where your loyalty is. And it's not for the right thing. You guys are of the utmost negative. Let me just say that. Because it is the truth. I will say this for the one and only time. You ain't nothing without your fans. You won't never be nothing until you learn to shape up and to do the right thing. You won't never be the same. Our veterans are a whole lot better than y'all. And fans that stand up for the right thing will always be better than y'all. Because they know what is right and what is wrong. That's the God's honest truth. Now, and when you think about it, all those people that you hurt, how are you going to say sorry to them? No, wait, you can't, because you can't say, I'm sorry. Because you're not going to. That's how hurt you guys are, Major League Baseball. True fans will stand up to y'all and tell y'all that y'all are wrong. And you guys are. You're the utmost negative. And that's what you are. What comes around, goes around. And you'll see that. And that will be good for y'all. Because it's going to put y'all 6 feet under. Where fans, they won't buy no more memorabilia, tickets, anything. They won't stand for it. What you guys did is wrong. 100% wrong what you guys did. And like I said, what comes around goes around. We will punch you until you hurt. Until fans will say, we're going to hurt you like you hurt us. We'll be flat up even with you guys. That's God's honest truth right there. And it really is. You guys may think that the truth hurts, but the truth has always been there. Stand up to this. We all need to stand up. All of us. Against Major League Baseball, NFL, NHL, NBA, Major League Baseball. We all need to stand up to them and say, this is wrong. You're supporting something evil that we won't stand for. None of us will stand for it. We stand for our troops, those that made a difference, those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. And our flag that we represent. This flag right here. Beautiful red, white, and blue. And you know this right here. Guys that served the U.S. Army. And this right here where my friend serves. So I'm saying, boycott professional sports. Let's show Major League Baseball that we are stronger than them. We can make a difference by telling them they are wrong for what they're doing. So boycott all professional sports. Let's show these boys that we are stronger than them. That we can show them who's man enough. And we indeed will. We will make the biggest difference here. And that's what we will do. Well, guys, I know I've talked for an hour already. 45 minutes. And look what time it is. It's 3:32. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this late nighter of the vlog series. And we still talk about this right now. The title even says it. You are nothing without your fans. And that word goes to Major League Baseball. All the words that I said goes to Major League Baseball. I hope one day you guys will realize you've been wrong all this time. And and they have been. They were wrong to deceive you and me. They were wrong to disrespect what we all stood for. Our veterans are the cause of why we are free today. Because they died and they sacrificed themselves so that we can be free. And that, my friends, is what we all know. I want to thank everybody that has tuned in to this video. We can show Major League Baseball, all sporting teams, that we will be stronger against them. We will show them what freedom really means by making that difference. Showing them that this evil that they serve is not going to be tolerated. Our veterans come first. They will always come first. Not these little sissies that can't stand for the national anthem. Yeah, I said it. Bunch of sissies. But anyway, guys, hope everybody enjoyed this video, and for me to talk already an hour, and do gotta say, hope everybody enjoys the rest of their night, and we'll see y'all in the daylight. So like I said, boycott all professional sports, and let's show these guys who's boss around here. It's the fans that stand for the right thing, and that's our veterans, our military, those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Let's show them who's boss around here. Have a good night.